With some breaking news in Seminole Heights.
A lot of police activity. News Channel 8's Peter Bernard joins us live on the ground in Seminole Heights, and police are on the ground there. They've created a perimeter. We're understanding that there have been some shots fired. What do you know, Peter?
All right, I want to clarify. Shots fired were down at Lake, and I understand they found some shell casings on the ground, but we think that that's probably not associated with what's going on here in Seminole Heights, which is to the north of us. We're on North Nebraska. Let me point out where we are. Right there is where the fourth victim was shot, and you can see right now there's probably 20, 30 cops here. They swarmed this area about 15 minutes ago. Avis, I'm going to ask you to point up to the sky here. You can see that's what the cops refer to as air service. They have infrared cameras up there. They can see in the dark forward-looking infrared technology, so they can see what's going on. What I've been listening to on the scanner is there's apparently a guy that's been running through some backyards and front yards, and they have canine officers down there trying to track him right now. Moments ago on the scanner, I heard dispatch tell the officers out here, be careful, he might be armed. And that's a very ominous thing, because as you know, we've had 4 murders in this area in the last 6 weeks. The last one was Tuesday, right in front of that church right there. And where you see that cop car in the middle of the road, that's where that 4th person fell dead. And right now there are tons of officers out here, marked and unmarked. I saw an ATF officer suiting up with body armor right in front of our live truck, and there goes the chopper overhead. They are searching for this guy as he apparently is moving from house to house. The exact address I heard on the scanner was 809 East Conover, and that's just a few blocks from us. We are on North Nebraska, and that is Caracas right there. And you can see there's the laundromat that's across from the church, and that's where that guy was volunteering to distribute food before he was killed, or at least he was going to report to duty to distribute food. So right now it is a beehive of activity here. North Nebraska in front of me is closed off. All traffic is being diverted a couple of blocks to the south of us. We're going to stay here and see if anything develops, and we'll come back if we have any updates, guys.
Well, Peter, we have Eagle 8 HD up in the air right now. We can get a view from overhead. It's happening all around you, but if we go up to Peter Bernard, let's see, it's Paul Lammerson up here in Eagle 8 HD. Now you can see kind of what Peter's talking about. This is over in Seminole Heights. He was standing on North Nebraska, but this is a perimeter, Jim, we talked about. A lot of flashing lights, a lot of officers.
Yeah, and this is all unconfirmed information that we're getting right now. Peter and Paul Lammerson both listening to scanner traffic from the law enforcement on the ground there. Peter just telling us that 809 East Conover is an address of interest here. Possible reports of a man running through front and back yards in that area. Officers being warned this man may be armed. Canines on the ground tracking this possible person who may be armed. But this just goes to the point that we've been bringing our viewers all week long, that this is a community on incredible edge in the wake of 4 unsolved homicides.
And it just goes to show how forceful police will respond when they even have a hint that someone may be involved in some sort of a criminal activity here in Seminole Heights. 4 people murdered over the past several weeks. The mayor, the police chief, the governor, everyone on alert looking for this suspect that we know has been involved in at least 4 killings. But as Jim pointed out, and as Peter is pointing out here, we're not saying that the person they're looking for right now is in any way involved in that, but there is a person here that has caused some sort of disturbance, and we're going to continue to follow it for you. And Peter, have you got an update from where you are?
Well, I can tell you that the chopper from TPD, otherwise known as Air Service in their parlance, continues to orbit around and around. And I know that Conover, I looked it up on a map just before we came on the air, just a few blocks to the west of us right now. We're on Nebraska. Conover's a couple of streets over, and that's where they spotted a guy. And I also want to point out the description of the guy that was running through the yard sort of matches the person that we've seen in that kind of grainy video that we've played a couple of times from the various security cameras around here. We're not saying it's the guy, but it sure matches the description of the guy that they saw in that video, and the same kind of guy, the same description of guy is down in these backyards right now.
You know, Peter, the governor, to Keith's point earlier, had issued an alert for this area, sent in some additional Florida Highway Patrol troopers to come and help canvass this area. Are you noticing this is mostly TPD, or are you seeing law enforcement from all agencies?
I saw ATF here and TPD, but we've kind of been locked down with our mast in the air, so I haven't been able to drive around. And right now, we're locked down. We're behind where anyone's being allowed in. As a matter of fact, the police are blocking the road and not allowing anyone from this point on. And right now, we are being approached by an officer as well. So it's all TPD in this area that I've been able to see, and we are kind of behind the lines right now.
Well, it's all over Twitter. I think a lot of people are nervous. You see people here tweeting, this has to be the night we catch him. Insane right now. Someone writing, I've never seen so many cops flying down my street. So people in Seminole Heights already on edge. They're wondering what's going on. We're following it for you, trying to monitor the scanners, seeing what police are saying about this. But again, all we know right now, man seen running around Seminole Heights.
That's right.
Police are responding. There were shots that someone heard, but Peter's saying they may or may not be related to what's happening with this individual on the run. And whether this is the person of interest and the suspect police are looking for, we just don't know yet.
But we have